On part 2, and Rob's doing what he does best. Got a grinder out. Yo! Right, stay tuned. It will be running in this video. Promise. Right, so we've come up with a game plan. Yeah, game plan is to untorque all that, you've got to start with outside ones anyway. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take the outside ones off. We're going to put some smaller washers on the ones that have got the bigger washers. And we're just going to torque them two on the outside back down. Because we're idiots, aren't we? And that's just how we're going to do it. So yeah, first mistake. Well, it's not first mistake. First mistake we're asking Rob to help me. Hey, want it, Rob? What? Nope. Bit of an update on that there then, so obviously we forgot to put these through here, but if you look at this torque setting thing, you undo, when you're taking them back off, you undo them to relieve pressure from outside in. So by rights 10, 9, 8, 7 is what we've undone, and then we've put that on, and then we've tightened it back up 7, 8, 9, 10, and then torqued it down to 3 settings again, so it's down. I think it's 65 Newton meters is the recommended, but we've gone to 70 just to be on the safe side. So yeah, we've just got an exhaust bracket there to put on now, and then we're gonna put on inlet manifold. Obviously we need to take gearbox out yet. Probably been easier to just drop engine to be fair at this point, but anyway, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna put that a little bit back together there, and then we're gonna leave turbo off. We're going to take the box out and bring the box up this way. That's how I did it last time. So that's a reconditioned box. I put that in last year. And instead of taking the subframe off, because one of the bolts won't play in ball and I didn't want to break it, I lifted it, just basically tilted the box and lifted it out. It was fairly straightforward, to be fair. Wasn't no major. Can't remember if I took the radiator out or not. I might have done, but I don't know. And it was last year when I did it, so I've slept since, which is no good, to be fair. How's it going, Rob? You on way?
Fucking down there, can't fucking see shit.
So that little trick that we did work though, by putting that little bar in and just holding it where we want it to be. So it literally, we tapered the edge of that, put some tape on it so it's the same thickness as the gasket, same dimension at all. Dropped it in, pulled it back out again. Swimmingly. So I've just got a new water pump gasket. We've put a new exhaust gasket on it. Inlet manifold and exhaust gasket. And then these here are for, or whatever they're for. They're for rocker cover and all that. For rocker cover bolts. Yeah, so we're getting there. But yeah, definitely a two-part video this. And it might even be a 3. We'll do a will it start at the end of it all. Right, well, it's extremely easy to get lost in all this pipe work, I'll tell you that for now. So, water pump's back on. We've got slightly longer bolts here, there and everywhere, so I put them through first to see where they all sort of flush on my bench, and then I put them all in, obviously. Carb's back on. It's only 2 bolts, so something not. Just trying to find out now. So we've got fuel line, we've got some wires here. I believe they go to that water pump sensor, but they look a bit long, because you know what I mean. So I'm not 100% sure yet, but I can't see no else that they could go to unless they went to there. But then I'm pretty sure they go to there. So oh no, hang on a minute, they might actually go. They go to eat thing there on turbo, don't they? So they might go to there then. I don't know, I'm getting lost. Figure it out though. Anyway, Rob's on with Rob's on with doing what Rob does. Like polishing stuff. Making things shiny. Look, he's been cleaning pipes. Cleaning pipes and making things shiny. So, he hasn't done a very good job, but he's done a better job than what I'd do, because I can't be arsed doing it, so. Yep, job's good, man. We've not got much to go on now, and then we can take Gearbox out. Yay! But 3 hours later, and I've literally only got these little bits on, and I still haven't tightened that up, but what a job, man. The amount of pipes, try to figure out where they all go, and so on and so on. It's alright, bloody ball ache. Anyway, Rob's been cleaning more things, he's just painting something now. Just cleaned all these up now, so they're looking shiny. Turbo quick clean, I think, as well. Make that look a bit shinier. Basically just doing things that never get done, really. Yeah, getting there now. Slowly but surely. Right, so everything's back together there. Everything's back together there. And everything's back together there. We haven't put no back together here because the box is coming out next. Well, I've arrived at work 5:25 in the morning, Saturday. So this is a week later this. So we're going to get this Renault done now. Got to get it from there, back onto the ramp. I'm on my own at the minute. I think Rob's on about coming up at some point, but tells me he gets up early. But yeah, every time I text him early, he never answers. So generally, I think he just doesn't get up early. He just tells me he doesn't, and then sleeps all day. Cause it's all right for some, isn't it? Then we can sleep. Wish I could. Anyway, I'll get on the ramp now. Go from there. Yep, she's up in there. So this is what we tried to take out. I do remember last time I tried to take the subframe out. When I took it out last time, it would not come out. I don't think it had dropped down on one of the bolts was spinning or something. And I just thought I'll leave it and what they call it. So yeah, shaft's out. This mount here is probably the hardest one to get to because there's 2 bolts up top there that I need to get out. They are a bit of a job. You got a mount there. What we're going to do, we'll drop the subframe down at this side a little bit, and that'll give us that little bit there that we need to clear that as we go up that way. We'll probably put some sort of something between that to pull it down just that little bit. There's an engine mount up there. You've got to undo that. Yeah, all this looking really rusty is literally water that's been kicked out at expansion tank. So it's not actually rust. Well, I say it's not actually rust. Some of it is rust, obviously, but it looks a lot worse. If you look under here, look, it's all the same. It's all dirty water or antifreeze even. This side's alright because the expansion tank's not on that side. It's at this side, so as it's been pushing it out, it's sending it all under the car. So anyway, yeah, I mean, obviously, as you can see, you can't rust plastic, but yeah. Anyway, get on with it. We're on with it. We've undone the bottom ball joint, obviously. That loosens up this hub shaft out. So up there, in there, you can see somewhere. Oh, there's three bolts up there somewhere. That holds shafting. So that CV boot is it also holds engine gearbox oil in. So we're going to drain gearbox oil first before we take that shaft out. We've taken this off. This one here is held in by a split pin, so you knock the split pin out and then this slides off. Obviously we've undone these two, we've undone this ball joint as well. Exhaust's off because we need to get up to this bracket here. So I'm going to drop that on the boat back there, bring this down. So we've taken them back bolts out of there. Obviously you'll have seen engine dropped. What we're going to do now, obviously the exhaust pipe's off as well, the downpipe from the turbo. We're going to go up top now. We're going to take the bolt out of the top of this mount here, and then that'll get this out of the way altogether. We've undone start motor wires, so we're going to feed them up now through that way as well. And then what we'll do then is we'll come back down here, we'll take this mount off, that mount off, probably put an engine brace on so it holds engine up so it don't fall through the bottom of the car basically. And then we'll drop that subframe a little bit and then we'll undo top bits and basically pull it straight out, hopefully. So I think we're about an hour and 10 in now, so we're not making bad time to be fair. A lot of it's just messing about finding spanners and stuff because you'd imagine that everything would be like, they'd be 16 or whatever, and then, you know, but then they're 16, but then other side's 15 and a 16, and like them two bolts I've just taken out there, one with a 17 with a 16, and other with a 16 with a 16, so, you know, it's just faffing about because it's an old car and it's been probably taken to bits and put together that many times. People just lose bolts and stuff and then just put what they can on basically. So yeah, I will get that shaft out as well. Like I said, there's three little nuts up there, 13 head, I think they're M6 or something. And then that shaft and that boot all comes out in one go, obviously. And like I say, that boot up there, it actually holds a gearbox oil in as well, which I think is a bit of a bad design because obviously when that boot splits, if it does ever split, yeah, you're going to be down for a gearbox out if it leaks out oil out in your motorway or something. Anyway, so yeah, we're on with it. So a little update, obviously from that last time lapse, I've gone and got the engine brace. So we've put the engine brace on, we've gone round turbo, manifold, and we've gone through engine lift. So what we're going to do now, the engine's floating now, so we're going to put a strap now underneath the engine to pull it back a little bit, and that should, see there, look, you see how it's not quite touching, but it is touching. When you push it back, we've got the room that we need. So we'll lift it up in air now, get it rested way up, and then we shall, well basically we'll strap that engine back a bit, and then we'll just undo them top 3 bolts in the box, and it will come off. Don't think I'm going to have to take the box fully out, to be fair. I only took it fully out last time because I was changing the box. Obviously this time we're just changing the clutch, so we'll see how it goes. You never know, we might get away with it, but we'll find out shortly. Hello there, Rob.
Good morning, people.
So we've got it out-ish. That's as far as we need it, I think. What we've had to do, we've had to put a piece of steel between subframe and thing, because that bolt there will not come undone. We've tried again, won't come undone. So anyway, yeah, we've moved it. That dowel up there was a bloody nightmare. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to take the clutch off now, where it is. Put a new clutch on it and then just slip box back on. Just slip box back on. Innit, Rob? Right, one memento. Chewed it quite a lot, hasn't it?
It's down like rivets, isn't it?
Well, yeah,
more or less.
Yeah. So what happened was when it come on boost, it just says, ew, not like that. It looks like it's only been wearing it anyway, doesn't it? Unless that's rivets that are... I don't know. Anyway,
Scrap.
in the bin, as they would say on...
Mighty car mods. Right.
Let's get you in.
Where is it? Oh, it's in boot. Let her down.
500 mile on this before you got to pass it, it says. Where's it? No, it's better not touch it. Better not touch it with my hands.
Organic.
Yeah. Organic, grown in the field. Assuming that's gearbox side and that final side, yep. Right, so that box is fastened back in now. I'm going to get these mounts back on. So basically it's just reversal of how I've done it. So I probably won't record me just doing all this underneath bit. But when I get to the top, we'll get a video of all turbo and that going back on and so on. So yeah, stay tuned guys. Right, well, what's left to do is will it fucking start? Yo! Do us a favour, Rob. Jump in there, pal, and put choke on and, well, don't even put choke on, I'll put choke on here. Let's see if it'll start and then we'll get some bleeding done on this water system. If. There's no way to find out, my man. Only one way to find you. What a job. I won't do that again anyway. If it don't start, it's scrap. That's my door on that please run. Choke on, yeah? I can't get it on. There we go, let's try that.
Steady away.
Yeah, probably.
Why is it doing that? Because it's out.
This plug's on right, hang on. Plug that on right there. One momento, guys. Right, so it plugs on wrong because these here have got, it says C on there, but then it says 2 on there, on these little marks that someone's done. So someone must have moved them about it past. I've put them back onto them, but anyway, let's find out. See what happens. Right, I've just got to get a key out, it's got stupid immobilise that.
Ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Choke's done, yeah. It's dropped back off. Have you turned it off?
Turn it off.
Right.
Well, it's running,
It's not missing.
but we're only going to find out when that goes down. And that
No,
looks
it's
like
missing,
it's
no, is it?
bubbling. I think that's bubbling because it's letting it go down, but I could be wrong. So. Right, so where we're at. It won't bleed up, right? Started spitting water out. Thermostat wasn't opening, so I'm thinking that's why head gasket got in the first place, because that stat wasn't opening. So we've taken it out, and now it's running temp. Fans coming on, fans going off, water staying where it is. So I'm gonna drop oil now and filter. I thought I'd run it a little bit, let oil warm up and that, get it nice and thin. So I'm going to drop oil and filter now, and then I'm going to give it a good wash, and I'm going to go home in it tonight and see what happens. So that's that clean again for a little while till it does it again. Get it back on now, give the car a good wash and go for a little blast, see what happens. That's the best thing to do. Well, it did a full 10 mile. 10 mile. 10 mile and it's knackered again, so I think I'm just going to take the engine out and do liners and that. Get head skimmed, new gasket, or just put a C20 let in it like that other guy did. I just don't know now. Clutch is done now, clutch is fine. Oh, it's a bonus. Just literally started spitting water back out again. So it's official. I think liners have moved or whatever. Whatever liners do. That edge, we put a straight edge across the head and it was fine. We put a straight edge across the top, and liners was slightly higher than the rest of the cylinder, the rest of the head, so rest of the block. So we thought that they'd be fine, but one of them must have gone anyway. So it was fine, ticked over fine, working fine, cooling down fine. Took it out, was fine. Give it a little bit of boost. Started smoking from back and it's the same again. So yeah, it's either a C20 let, rebuild that engine, or just sell it because I'm sick of it, to be fair. So I just don't think it's worth much if it's not working right. But anyway, never mind. We'll see how it goes. End of video, obviously. So yeah, I'm absolutely devastated. But it is what it is. It was a 50-50 whether it were going to work or not. We knew that. We know that they're absolutely terrible for heads and liners and stuff. So, but now we've done it, we'll be able to do it again now. Pretty quick, to be fair, because we haven't put half the bolts back in. You never do you, when you take them to bits? Anyway, enjoy your weekend, guys. See you in a bit.